Hi folks, so I just wanted to show you the sort of the state of the place at the moment. As you can see, it's in complete disarray and complete mayhem, more or less. The bedroom's not too bad, but I've decided I'm gonna do a complete restart of everything. So everything's going to be changed around. I'm going to change my bedroom around. Excuse the darkness for a minute. You can go in the bedroom now, John, if you wish. But as you can see, the rest of the the living room at the moment. It might not look it to some people's eyes, but it's in a complete shambles, basically. I've been sorting through a load of stuff, a ton of things, and I've got a lot of stuff to sort out. I'm taking loads of pictures down. I'm taking a lot of my pictures down. I might redecorate, in fact. I'm thinking of redecorating. Get rid of these red and walls. They were alright at the time. Do you know what I mean? I thought, like, yeah, I don't want just blank walls, but you know what, I think it's time for a change. I really do. I think they say a change is as good as a rest, and I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to change everything around. I'm fed up with everything. I'm fed up with all the... It's funny as well though, I'll show you the cupboard in a minute. Well, it's funny the things you find. Look at this thing here, look. Police line, do not cross. It's a handle off a bag that I used to have, a shoulder bag, and I just thought it was quite funny. And I thought, well, the bag's pretty knackered, so I'll keep the handle, because I thought, well, you never know, I might be able to do something funny with it. Got a periodic table over there and some other science stuff. I saved the portrait. I destroyed this at one point. I literally smashed the canvas up, and tonight I saved a part of it anyway, so the portrait is still there. Another thing now, sorry, let me give you a quick, you might have already seen a glimpse of that just then, but I'll give you a quick heads up for those that are squeamish or don't like to see I don't know if this video, because of it, might get flagged, might not, but it's a painting. It's not an actual real thing. It's a painting of something, but it's a painting of when I self-harmed one time. And again, I believe in documenting things. I believe in documenting real life, you know, the good, the bad and the ugly. And so that was one time when I self-harmed, and I painted it. Because, like I said, I believe it's important to document stuff. Document your life, you know. I mean, I know it's all about making money for a lot of people, you know what I mean? It's like, let's make lots of money, let's make a living, let's do this on the internet, let's do that on the internet. Well, good luck to them, and I have no, fair play to them. If that's what they want to do, that's what they want to do. That's entirely up to them. But my channel, my thing has always been just my everyday stuff, just me. Do you know what I mean? The ups, the downs, the ugly, the bad, the sad, the happy, everything. Do you know what I mean? So you just get the works, and it is what it is. And sometimes it's good, and I'm glad to say it is, and sometimes it's not so good. And I still feel that it's important to document those things. Like I say, the medication, by the way, is still making me... I'm not slurring my words, I know I'm not, but... Well, I'm fairly certain I'm not, but... it does make me rather drowsy and what have you, sort of thing. I've not long taken it, so... and it's one of those slow-acting things. But, interestingly, through my... searching through stuff and sorting stuff out, I've come across some very old... This was 94, you can see the date just about there, 04. I don't know how well you can see that, but it's 04 there. I did that in 19, what about, 2004, sorry, I mean. And that's when I painted that. I've put some of the pictures on my Facebook page. I tend to do that a lot. I tend to do drawings and paintings and such like. I generally, not always exclusively, but more often than not, I'll put on my Facebook page. So if you want to check out my Facebook page, you're more than welcome, and you'll see the artwork a bit more detail, a bit more close up, and you can peruse it longer and what have you, sort of thing. So, because look, there's my Facebook page, and like I said, the thing is that, you know, I mean, there's some of the artwork. Oops, sorry, I'm flipping heck, can't make it do what it's supposed to do. Look, hang on. So that's Urban Logic. Where's the flipping? Oh, that's weird. Hang on, where's those pictures? Oh, there we go. You see, look, these are the ones I did in the hospital. I know you guys have probably seen them already, but like I say, if you go to my Facebook page, then you can look at them at more detail, more closely, and you know, you can look at them. That was the chair in my bedroom. In my bedroom in the hospital, that was the shape of my chair. Very heavy chair, very heavy furniture in hospital, so obviously you can't throw them around so easily. That's Bruce Willis. It's not brilliant, I know, it was in pen, it was all I had at the time. And that's Blade. So Wesley Snipes. That's from Chernobyl. I'm quite pleased with that one, the way that one came out. And that's a little black boy. Picture in a book. I thought it was a fantastic picture, the way it looked. And then Abe, of course, and then people going down the escalator. St. Paul's during the Blitz, and some Arab dude, which again I was really pleased with the way it come out. I think his eyes look really good. I really think I've done myself well. And of course the coal miner, there he is, the coal miner doing his thing, you know, what have you. There's Abe again, and then we're going back round again. Oh, I must have put double of the pictures on, I didn't realise. That's unfinished, that one. There was supposed to be a lady with a cat face painted on her face, but I didn't get to finish it. So, and there's Bob, of course. That is in a prestigious gallery somewhere in London, but I was never told where. Sorry, not gallery, music studio. So one can only guess as to where that Bob Marley painting is. I wish I knew. I'd love to see it. I'd love to see it again, actually. It's funny how how your paintings, they become almost like your children. Almost like, you know, they're like your children in the way, you know, you want to see that they've been looked after and well cared for, and so on and so on. And so anyway, right, so as I said, as you can see, at the moment the place is a bit of a tip, a bit of a mess, and I'm slowly but surely I think I am gonna redecorate. I don't want to, because I hate decorating. It means you've got so much disruption and so on and so on, and I've got so much stuff. I'm going to take this down. Spot never uses it. I'm going to take it down. I'm going to take it down, put it in, you know, in a box or something, and just put it out of the way. So give a bit more space, and I'm going to rearrange everything around. I'm going to rearrange my furniture. I'm going to put maybe the settee against the radiator, perhaps. Not sure yet. I'm thinking about that. Still a bit unsure about that at the moment. And yeah, just clean up the house. Everything needs cleaning up. You know, I'm glad to say that you can't see any of the blood anymore. So, you know, sorry about that. I don't know why I'm mentioning that. I shouldn't really be mentioning that necessarily. This isn't what it's about. But anyway, so yeah, just trying to open that door. Right, so The kitchen's not too bad, as you can see, but it's still, I want to, and Joanne's going to help me. Joanne's going to help me clean up. I'm going to clean the whole place up. I've washed the throws. Well, Joanne has anyway. Good girl. She's brilliant. She's been so good to me. She really has. And she's washed all the throws for the settees and the chairs, so that, like, at least they look half decent. Yeah, so, and as you can see, the floor definitely needs a good clean. That needs to be closed. Wait, that's better. So yeah, so fresh start, fresh beginnings, new beginnings. I've got to start again. And yes, I don't know why I seem to do well for a good while. I do really, really well. Everything goes well. I start doing all the right things, and good things start happening, and then for some reason or other, I start going pear-shaped again for some reason. I don't know why exactly. So, but anyway, like I say, onwards and upwards. It's about trying to get sorted again now. Just let me show you this room in here. This cupboard that I'm trying to. In fact, let's wait. Tell you what. Sorry. So I'm going to try and throw a bit more light on the subject, so we can see what we're seeing. So there we go. This is the cupboard that I've been clearing out of a lot of clutter. There was loads of empty boxes. I was a bit of a hoarder. I don't know why, but I tend to hoard things sometimes. And I had loads of plastic bags full of rubbish and old clothes that don't fit anymore, and loads of stuff. And anyway, I've chucked it all out. There was 2 TVs, old TVs, analog TVs, sort of portable TV things. I've put them down near the bins as well. So, I know I could have probably sold them or given them away or something like that. I mean, this, for instance, this is how mad I am sometimes. I've bought, this is a Bush DVD, what do you call it, digital TV thing. It's still got the ticket from Argos on it. I've not even used it. It's the same with this thing. I've got that's a jigsaw, for doing, not a jigsaw as in jigsaw puzzle, I mean, a saw, electrical saw, which works. It's perfectly fine. It's only been used once, if that. And I buy these things, I never use them. I don't know why. But anyway, so all my paintings are going to now get stored in here. I'm going to find a way of doing it so that this, I'll figure it out at some point. I'm too tired tonight. I'm not going to carry on right now. But anyway, all my artwork is going in here for now, for the time being. And then we'll see what we see. Like I say, I want to declutter a lot. I want to declutter a lot of stuff, and just basically try and sort of get my life back on track. Just checking the door. Yeah, that's locked. Turn the light out a minute. We'll go out here, we'll shut this door. I'll be glad when I got it all sorted though, because, sorry. It's funny, the door's been closing all the time, all night, and the second I want the door to close, it doesn't close. Or I'm struggling closing it. Oh, come on. So, I'm extremely tired, folks. I've had a long day. My intuitive recovery. That's a good thing. Check these guys out if you had any addiction issues or anything like that, guys. I highly recommend. This is my certificate I did it twice. In fact, I took this course twice, and like I said, it's well worth doing. It really is. I mean, okay, I did relapse, but that you see, that's the thing. That's the thing about these relapses. Periodic table there. I love that thing. That's amazing. All the elements. Yeah, that's the thing with me, is that I kind of take 2 steps forward and 20 steps backwards. And there's loads of people that love and care about me and want me to do well, and a lot of the time in the end I throw it back in their face. I don't mean to. I honestly don't. I honestly don't mean to throw it back in people's faces, but I do. I throw it back in people's faces. So yeah, found an old picture of me as well. Don't know how old this picture is. Look at that. Who's that handsome devil there in a white shirt and black trousers? Huh? Yeah, that was me way back whenever it was. I can't remember who. It was the time we went on the Millennium Wheel. Was invited to go on the Millennium Wheel. I look rather dapper, I think. Oh boy. Anyway, I want to also put it out there, and I'm going to figure out some other ways of doing it. I want to sell a lot of my paintings. I want to sell as many as I can to get some money, because I've lost my spare battery. I've only got this one battery left. The other battery it's fallen out, and I've lost it, and I retraced my steps and I can't find it, so I've definitely lost it. I've only got one battery left now, so I want to try to invest in a new camera. So I'm going to try and sell a lot of paintings, as many as I can, even if that means trying to get another thing with Nolia, maybe get in touch with Nolia. But I need a lot of stuff to do. I've got a lot to do to sort myself out. Yeah, also there was a parcel sent to me. Now I don't know who sent the parcel. I'm making an assumption, maybe a wrong assumption, but I'm making an assumption that it might have been Ruth that sent me the parcel, because she sent me one last time. Now if it was you, Ruth, sadly they only keep the parcels for 18 days. Then after 18 days they send the parcels back to the sender. So apologies that I couldn't get there in time to pick up the parcel, whatever it was. It would have been nice to find out what the parcel. I was rather disappointed. I was really looking forward to finding out, ooh, what's this? What's the parcel is? So like I said, that's been sent back to the person, and I'll just have to wait and see if somebody mentions that it was them that sent it, and that they're either going to resend it or, you know, leave it at that. Either way is fine. But anyway, so I think I've waffled on as usual enough. I'll just give you one last quick look at the state of my house, which is a bomb site at the moment, and I hate the fact that it's a bomb site. There are all the cobwebs down there, for crying out loud. That, look at it, man. Oh, I've really let this place go. I really have. The garden's turned into a jungle. Got the washing out at the moment. Spotty's out here. It's drying quite nicely, actually. Yeah, I need to fix my door, and all my doors broken because I broke into my own flat. I broke in because I couldn't get in, didn't have a key, and I broke in. So that needs fixing as well. Oh boy. Anyway, So, look at Sleepy there. Look. Well, he's not sleeping, he's just... Buddy. Hello, beautiful boy. Yes. Right. Okay, folks. So, I'm getting extremely tired. It's now gone 11 o'clock at night. And before I start thinking of something else to do and think, oh, I think I'll do this, oh, I'll do that, I better start thinking about going to bed and try and finish the rest of this off tomorrow. So not doing anything tomorrow, so I'll have another bash at getting this place sorted. It's going to take some time, but if I take my time, I'm sure I can get it all back to how I want it. And I think this time it'll be a bit more of a minimalist, can't say that word, minimalist sort of look rather than chocker full of stuff. I think that time for me at least has passed. I think I'll keep my bookshelf and my DVDs and whatever, but I might move them somewhere else, I don't know yet. But anyway, right, I think that's basically it for now. So I'm starting to feel really tired now. It's funny how it hits you in waves, this thing. Right, okay, so for the time being, try and get in some decent light if I can. I'm going to leave it there, and I shall catch you guys later. Bye for now.